Why are you looking at me like that? You're going to vlog today as well, so you're going to have to do some filming. Yeah, and I'll film you too. I'll film your bad shots only.
There's not going to be any bad shots. Do you get that on camera?
You don't have to move into the middle. Am I on screen?
Hi! Hi!
Also, it's better to look there. But I always look at myself for some reason.
Classic. That does not surprise me one bit.
And I also don't know how to do intros, so I just go straight into it.
Together?
No. We're going to play at Royal Mid-Surrey today, and I'm going to be playing with George. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's George, I'm from Monmouth, live in London now.
Why do you put on a weird voice? Just be normal.
I'm being normal.
George has only been... How long have you been playing for?
I started when I was like 13. I only had like a few lessons. I only did my first full round in August last year.
And what did you score?
I scored a 144. It was a very honest 144.
No cheating involved. Very good.
I got the ball in every hole bar, I think the 16th, because that was just a complete write-off. I had to pick the ball up and just go home on that hole. Gave myself like a 10 or so.
Last weekend we played at Dulwich in London, South London, and we scored much better. I've only played about 6 times, so I've not played very often. And now I've got George to come along with me on my golfing endeavours. And you make me feel like I'm not the worst person on the whole golf course, which is great. So we get to be bad together. I actually played at Royal Mid-Surrey last weekend and it was just the best time ever. It's actually such a stunning course. And on top of that, when we were playing, the guy I was playing with was just helping me around, giving me some course management tips and help. And you have no idea how much course management helps. At the moment, I think, do you know what club you're meant to pick?
No. I don't know how far I can hit any of them. I just guess.
I think that's quite normal, isn't it? At least when you have someone there who's a pro or who's been playing for a long time, they can at least help you pick some sort of club. I think I'm getting a better idea. Get
into a lot of greens, don't you? So
I hit the flag once as well off the tee. That's good.
Very good.
What's the aim of today?
My goal is to not lose a ball, which I did last time.
That's good.
So try and get a par.
Yes, I think that's a good goal. I'm going to try and get a par and a birdie. I never got that.
You got a birdie last week.
Okay, I didn't get a birdie last week.
When you nearly got the hole in one.
I think I was just too excited by the almost hole in one that I forgot that I birdied.
Yeah, too much celebrations. Yeah. Running around like a crazy woman.
I get very excited. It's a small win. Par and a birdie would be great, and not losing a ball. I think they're 3 really good goals. Just want to show you my little wind muff I made. Isn't it cute? It's nice, isn't it?
Top quality work.
You look like you're about to go and work.
Yeah, this is a work polo.
George, I think we need to get you a new outfit.
What I will say is I actually picked her outfit today. Doesn't it look good? But I also picked my own outfit, so...
Yeah, that needs help. Right, we will catch up with you on the course. Just arrived at Royal Mid-Surrey and I have the most ridiculous trolley. The M7 remote Moto Caddy with a controller. I think I look so ridiculous with it. How ridiculous is it?
It's crazy.
Look how pretty Royal Mid-Surrey is. Usually have 2 things in my pockets. Teas, so I have a variety of teas, one for my driver and one for when I'm using my irons off the tee box, and then also a ball marker, very, very useful. We're on the first tee and George is about to tee up. Nice shot, George. That was a great shot. What did you use?
6. Maybe I should have gone for a 5.
6. We're using Arcos today and it says about 177.
What are you playing with?
We've got here a hybrid iron, which is my new favourite iron. Is that an iron? It's not even an iron, it's a hybrid.
Exactly.
We can play with that.
Should add some more Weetabix this morning.
Got the sand wedge, we've got 60 yards ahead of us. Ooh.
Oops.
Thoughts?
Not the greatest. Just got to get it down and straight.
Yay!
We're on the fairway.
Lovely shot. Where did it go? Oh, nice. Into the trees.
It's actually such a nice day today. I'm just going to get my ball off the fairway. I drove my ball onto the fairway on the second tee. Quick debrief on the first tee. I scored 5, which is a double bogey, but I didn't really score that because my ball did go in the bunker and I don't know how to get my ball out of the bunker yet. I've not learnt that, so I just took it out of the bunker and then I just put it on the rough on the edge behind the bunker instead, just to make it a little bit easy for me. There's like a 4 ball behind. I don't want to hold them up or anything, but it's enough that I can still get practice on the course without feeling stressed. So don't worry if you've not learnt things or you just want to practice things and you want to move your ball, totally fine. Enjoy. George just played his ball out of the trees, onto the fairway, back into the trees. Welcome to the life of a golfer. Mine is in the tree somewhere too. I actually get really nervous about holding up play if I hit a ball and I don't find it within about a minute or 2. So in that case, I'll usually drop it pretty much where I think the ball has gone, because usually I've got a pretty good line as to where I think it's landed. But yeah, if you feel stressed and think that you can't find your ball, just drop one and don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, so we've got my ball just here. It is a drive off the 3rd tee. And we've got probably about 120 or so yards to the green. I'm thinking about using a 9-iron, I think. And the Arcos is telling me 120. It's not that windy, so it's about the same as what you'd find on a golf watch anyway, because Arcos actually takes into account the wind speed. It's very clever, very smart. Brilliant. Second shot always mucks up.
Don't worry, I dudded it too.
Go.
This is the real goofy Mia Bacon, which you guys don't see from behind the scenes.
Okay, we're still here for 2.
There's a par 4.
Par 4, here for 2. That's right, that's good.
That's good.
Chip shot, we're getting out the sand wedge. I'm going to line it up. I might hit it a little bit short because there's a big dip at the back of the green. Don't want to go down there. Oh. We can deal with that.
Always celebrating. It's the small wins.
It's the small wins. What are you going for here, George? What have you got?
Putter.
A putter. It's quite a long putt.
It is.
And what are we thinking?
Get it up on in and around.
Okay, good luck. What do you think of that?
Could have definitely been worse.
We're going to chip with a 7-iron, I think. I say chip, I think I mean putt. Could have been worse. Wasn't too bad. Oh. This is for par.
You can't believe it. Bogey.
How does that feel?
Oh, I thought it was in for a second. I thought we were going to have a par after 3. Goodness me, we could all go home. Still got the same ball. Job's a good one.
We're on the 4th hole. I don't know why I keep showing you all of my worst shots, but I am. This is a pretty tough shot, not gonna lie. It's slightly behind the grass. We've got a lovely big tree in front of us and really not much space to go, so we're going to use a 6-iron. We're going to play it low. I don't know why I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about. I don't, but I just heard that if you play the ball off the back of your foot, then the ball's going to go lower, versus if you played it off the front foot, then it's going to go higher. So we're going to try, go off the back foot and see what happens. Can I just say, look how cool this ball marker is. It's got my name on the back, and it's the British and Hong Kong flag, because I am both half British, half Hong Kong. So cool. One of my followers actually made it for me. I appreciate it so much. Unlucky George. Not enough pace.
Very good. Wow.
Oh, just made it. Did you hit it really far?
Upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with the moon. Take a trip around your body. Boy, I love the way you got me. Starry-eyed, got me starry-eyed. Losing all my focus, I can't even control it. You know your lips are golden, baby, get me high.
10th tee, 397 yards.
We missed the bunkers.
Missed the bunkers, hit the trees. We're just waiting to let this 4-ball play through, because they are 4 exceptionally good players and they're playing really, really fast, and we're not so great players, so we need probably twice as many shots as they're taking per hole, which is probably why it's slowing us down. Which is fine. Just say, come, play through, and it's all good. Plus you get to see some really good golf. This is a lovely par 3. We've got a 133 yard par 3 here with lots of hills around actually. What club are you going to use, George?
8, apparently.
8. I'm using a 6. I don't know why. It just feels right. I think I hit my 6 probably about 130 yards. There's some bunkers at the front, so you kind of want to get it a bit over, but not too much over, because there's also bunkers at the back. Brilliant. So you just need the perfect shot, really. Oh, that was so close to the pin. That wasn't too bad.
That was bloody good.
George is just teeing up on the 12th hole. You've got the clubhouse in the back. And this is a long par 4 or a par 5 if you're playing off the red tees. It's so sunny!
Back-to-back bogeys, baby.
That wasn't me, that was him. I think I got back-to-back triples.
Oh no, you only got 2 over on the par 3. Not too bad. Although it was a bit annoying that your tee shot did land on the green. At the back, admittedly.
It landed at the back of the green, but the green was surrounded by hills and bunkers. It was actually very tough.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Where am I going?
You're over there.
I was going to George's ball, which is in some sort of tree somewhere, whereas I'm possibly in front of a bunker, possibly on the fairway, possibly in a bunker. I don't know where I am. How funny is that buggy? It actually speeds up as well. By speeds up I mean it actually speeds up my playing, because I think I'd be like a slow camel or elephant really if I were to carry a bag. Oh, nobody wants that. So I've just hit the longest drive ever. Oh, George is playing. I love the sound of a golf ball. Yeah, I just swear I've hit the longest drive ever, and now I've done another shot with a hybrid. Both shots have been on the fairway. What are the chances? I know that's what you're meant to do, but it does feel like a hit and miss situation still at the moment. 2 shots on the fairway, back to back. It's like dreams come true. Hole 16, 191 yards. We're using a hybrid, and we're going to get a hole in one. It's happy days. We're not in the bunker. We're just next to the bunker. This is where we are. This is the bunker. And this is the flag. I think we're going to need to use a sand wedge to get over this bunker. Up and over. Oh my goodness, I wish I'd just caught that on camera. I just putted for par, but it was like the longest putt ever. It was from the edge. I'm just so excited. I did do a little victory celebration. I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna go a bit just buzzing. I've hit par once this whole round, and I was thinking, oh, I'm probably gonna not actually achieve any of the goals we set out. You didn't even see my putt.
Neither did I.
What? I saw my putt.
Yeah, I saw you celebrate.
I did do a good celebration. We're on the 18th hole, par 4. George is teeing off back there. We're on the final hole. Can you believe it's all happened so quickly? To be fair, I think I was flagging about hole 12. And then I got a new lease of life at about hole 16. And now it's finished, or finishing. I'm ready to go and get a drink, maybe some food. We're going to calculate match play, and then we're also going to calculate raw scores as well. And because we didn't want to slow play down, so it wasn't really... Are you giving up? Oh my god.
Did I hit you?
No! Beautiful. Over the bunker as well.
Oh, why didn't I do that before?
Last tee, no pressure. Apart from getting the tee in the ground. A little bit of pressure. Oh, what is wrong with my slicing? Stop. Okay, we can deal with that. We can deal with that. All is not lost. It went forward, and we know where it is.
Take one, action.
Debrief summary of our first 18 at Royal Mid-Surrey. It's not our first 18 together, is it? It's our second 18. And last time we played, we scored... Why don't I not remember anything?
I think I got 1-2-1 and you got 1-1-4.
Also, please don't mind my eyes. I think I've just picked up really bad hay fever. So if I look red and about to die, it's hay fever. As relatively new golfers, I'd say there's definitely things we've learned from today.
Yep.
And definitely things that we would recommend if you're new to golf and want to get out on the course but feel a bit intimidated, are worried about maybe like slow play, for instance. So one of the first things we did was we started off and there was no one behind us. It was pretty chilled. There was a 4-ball. We thought we'd be okay. But obviously we're not the best golfers yet. So we were hitting probably twice as many shots as the people behind us, even though they were a 4-ball. And so we had to do our scoring a little bit differently. So we didn't want to hold up play.
Around hole 9, hole 10, we were taking a stroke for if we lost a ball. But then, annoyingly, I'm not sure what was going on with the courses, but we'd hit it just off the fairway, not even in the rough or out of bounds, and we'd just completely lose the ball.
It was so sunny out there. The sun was glaring in our eyes, and the ball just went into the sky and then disappeared. And they weren't even that bad shots.
No. So we just started not taking a penalty stroke if we couldn't find it, because we didn't want to spend ages trying to find a ball when there were people behind us. So,
but the ones where we did actually lose it, we did take a drop for those.
Yeah.
So our scoring wasn't mega off, but also we're just evaluating against ourselves, regardless of whether you want to do proper scoring or a different type of scoring that's better suited to you, that gives you confidence, do whatever, because at the end of the day, it's you evaluating against yourself.
Well, for me, my best gadget is the shot counter.
Do you have it with you?
I don't have it on me, but it's not really a gadget. It's just one of those clickers.
You say it scores for 2 people as well. So every time I did a putt,
especially when it was a bad shot as well, it would just go somewhere off, and I'd just go, which is the worst noise to hear when you hit a bad shot.
I think they mustn't cost very much, probably like £5 maximum, surely.
I would have thought so. I also got it when I went on golf tour with my friends, because I was the worst player on tour. So that's why I got the shot counter. Annoyingly, actually, if you're a beginner, it only goes up to 9. So if you're getting over 10 a hole, then then you have to flip round again, which actually didn't happen today, but has happened in the past.
Yeah, I think when you first start playing, it's so hard to just hit the ball, let alone thinking about what shot you're on, where to find your ball that you've lost. Also, all of these gadgets. So you tried the Garmin Golf Watch for the first time today, didn't you?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's the S60 that I used the other day, and I tried to use the Arcos. Now, because we're not the best golfers in the world, too much tech can actually, I think, hinder our performance a little bit. I would say that knowing yardages is a really useful thing to just start to learn over time, but probably that type of tech is a bit better once you're able to hit most fairways, most greens. How did you find using the Garmin?
Yeah, it was good. Like Mia said, it was difficult because I don't know how far I can hit each of my clubs. So it's useful to know how far the green was, and it's great because it tells you, where the front of the green and where the back of the green is. But I don't know, how far I can hit a 6-iron consistently. I've got a vague idea, but
What's your vague idea?
Well, the 6-iron.
Yeah.
Maybe 160 yards? Does that sound about right?
That sounds very good.
Yeah?
I'm probably like 130 maybe. Actually, we should talk through the scorecard. So we actually calculated raw score and match play. So match play being whoever wins the hole, so whoever gets the least amount of shots on a hole, and then raw score, meaning all of your shots calculated together. So I played off the red tees today, and George played off the yellow tees.
Apart from the 18th.
Apart from the 18th, where he tried to hit me twice.
And then I had to play off the red tees. Because it was so far away. I kept running backwards and forwards to getting more balls. I just had to finish.
So you thought you won match play, didn't you?
I thought I had a better chance at match play than raw score.
So raw score for the red tees was 74, and for the yellow tees it was 69. George got 47 over, I got 37 over. Total scores of 110 for me and 116 for you. And then for match play, which is really fun, I would highly recommend match play because there are definitely holes on here where George picked me up the post, and other holes where you just shot like 9 over.
Not 9 over, 9 for the hole.
I don't know what I'm saying anymore. No,
the poor shot counter wouldn't have to go that high.
I meant 9
for the hole.
9 for the hole.
So there were some holes where basically Mia beat me by a lot, and then there were some holes where I beat her by a stroke. So that's why I thought going into the 18th, I thought I had a chance of match play, but
I won. Quite a good way to play if you're playing with anyone, actually. I'd say we're quite level in terms of our golf ability.
Yeah, we're not dissimilar. I mean, you are a bit better, but
not that much better. In terms of what we learned from today, there's a few key things I would say. For me, definitely need to practice my approach shots and chipping. I'm not very good at that yet. Also, bunker shots, I avoid them. Did I do a bunker shot? Or did I take a drop?
I can't remember. I got out of the bunker.
That was a good one, actually.
Can I say what I learned?
Go for it.
So what I learned from today was I need to improve my putting. I did quite a few 3 putts. Maybe some 4 putts. So that's one of my top tips. The other thing, which has always been a work on for me, is don't try and hit it too hard off the tee with the driver. Just let the club do the work. And actually, that goes the same for a lot of the clubs. Don't try and hit the ball too hard. Just let the club do the work. I often forget to do that and try and hit the leather off it, and it can go wrong sometimes. The final thing was don't stand up in the shot. I'm really bad at, as I'm hitting the ball sort of almost going up, I need to keep my head down and hit through the ball and then look up afterwards. So yeah, those are my 3 work-ons.
I think my work-ons are chipping. I really need to just practice my chipping, I think. And also my slicing. I do like to do a little tasty slice every now and again. Definitely I need to work on my setup. So that's before I've even hit my shot. I'm definitely angling the wrong way. I hit the most beautiful shot. It's not that beautiful. It just went in the air. And it's gone completely the wrong way because I was setting up in the wrong direction, and I don't even know why I do it. I have no idea why I do it after I realise I've done it either. But I just continue to do it. So I'm going to stop doing that because it's not very helpful. Top tips for beginners who are thinking about going on the course for the first time or haven't been out on the course very much and want to make it fun, would definitely recommend just picking up your ball and putting it on the fairway if it's in a tough lie, if you've lost it in a bush, if it's anyway, it just makes it so much more fun. You don't have the pressure of the people behind you then thinking that you're slowing them down, because you're always playing from somewhere pretty decent that will give you the best chance to actually hit it in the air. In fact, you could even tee it up a little bit on the fairways for each shot, just to help you out a little bit. If you want to get out, that is. Or if you're just happy like me to just practice all the time and then go and play on a course every now and again, you can do that too. Top tip for a beginner from you?
Buy a shot counter.
There you go. Hope you enjoyed this on-course vlog. It's the first one. Maybe we'll get better next time. I've actually had a request to do a what's in the bag for both I and George. So when I get my new clubs, I'll be doing mine. But George has actually got a very interesting set of clubs because they're mostly from Gumtree, aren't they?
Yes.
So he can talk you through in our next video about all of his clubs, where he's got them. Because, as I say, pretty affordable what you bought.
40 quid for a full set.
40 quid for a full set. So we will indulge you in that very soon.